All right, we should be good to go here. Welcome. All of my tabs here, all 50 million of them. Okay, cool. Looks like we're good. Welcome everybody. Back again with some New World. Just gonna get right into it. We streamed yesterday for a little while, and we're pretty much gonna do some of the same stuff today. Basically, just want to get down and do some PvP. Want to do some of the new quests in this new area that I'm in. This area certainly looks super awesome. We like literally just got here. It's like the level 25 zone. And yeah, it's just basically like gonna go and do that. So okay, I see. These are just titles. Apparently I got a bunch of titles and I didn't even know it. Territory rewards. My cat is like deciding that he's gonna be a part of the stream apparently. Hang on. See if I can get him in here. You guys see him? You can barely see him because he's off the... Hey. What are you doing? Hold on. I know this is kind of weird, but I'm trying to get him. There he is. What are you doing? Are you just chilling over there? He's like messing with the light. I have like lighting and stuff like that. I pet my cat, I like slap him. But that's what he likes, so I'm not abusing my animal. It's just what he's into. I know that was kind of a weird detour from the start of my stream, but I guess you're just gonna hang out there, huh? Alright, well anyway. Yeah, so we're just going to decrease the crafting fee. Territory standing. Sure. Gathering speed's a good one too. Really, you can't go wrong. I mean, unless you're picking something that you're absolutely not going to do. Move my mic out of the way just a little bit. Well, you guys can basically see I'm PvP flagged. I always am. Never not PvP flagged. Basically, like, there's no reason to not, or to not be PvP flagged, honestly. Like, unless you're just gonna, unless you know you're gonna die. Like, there's no reason to not be PvP flagged, because, I don't know. You just get so much benefit from it that the death is, like, is minuscule, compared to the experience bonus and stuff like that you get. So, we got quite a few good items. This one is bound, so I can go ahead and do that. This one's bind on equip. I like to save as much stuff as I can for my guild members because I know that they are behind me, and they can definitely use some of these items I've got. We're gonna do a little bit of crafting before we set out because I have a shit ton of leather. Crafting is super satisfying in this game. It really feels like the game rewards you for crafting. I know a lot of games, I certainly don't get that same feeling. I feel like crafting is sort of like an afterthought, like it's just kind of lame, in all honesty. And I don't get that same feeling with this game. I feel like crafting actually matters, and it feels like the stuff that I'm doing is actually relevant to the game. So, it's nice. I think that's pretty much all I have for this place, though. Yeah, I don't have a ton of resources here. I literally just got here. I will take some free honey, though. We'll always do that. This is not ours. Nope. We don't control this area. Syndicate, that is. So I guess I will throw my stuff in the... Oh, where's the storage at? It's down here. I was looking at the wrong thing anyway. Yeah, we'll throw our stuff in the storage and then I guess set off to do some more... I don't know if I want to do more faction quests or if I want to just continue on with the main story and stuff like that. I would love to do ooh, what did I just This is we'll throw that in there. I would love to do a dungeon, but I don't think that I have anyone from my company online. I really have a friend online, but I don't know if he's around. Let's see, let me ask him. If that's the case, then we can do PvP quests. A lot of people are complaining that this game needs mounts.
Mark my words.
And I kind of have mixed opinions on it. On one hand, I feel like the game is much more immersive when you can't skip past everything. And then on the other hand, I see how absolutely absurd it is to run everywhere. So I don't know. It just depends, I guess. So this place is, you have to actually go into the excavation. Get a ring from it, which is interesting. Side stories, root of the problem. This is in Monarch Bluffs. That's like down south, I think. Also a few different places up there we can do. Since I grabbed a few quests here already. I think I'll just go ahead and do the faction quests, honestly. It might as well, right? Might as well get like a full set of gear. Because currently, like, we're not maxed out on rep or anything like that, so I feel like we might as well just get the reputation. And I'm pretty sure these quests also give experience. 690 XP. Yeah, so they give experience too. The problem is with the PvP quests is it is a real risk, because if you you die at any point during a PvP quest, you fail the quest. It doesn't matter if you've completed it. It doesn't matter if you are, I don't know, if you die to a wolf or something. It doesn't matter. If you die, you fail the quest. So you basically have to be very precautious about where you're traveling, who you're engaging with. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. And, you know, just be aware that that is a real risk that you take. And I've had a couple of different thoughts on, you know, how to approach PvP quests, whether or not it's right to just complete one part of the quest and then proceed on to turn it in. That way you don't risk losing your progress, because if you die, of course, then you've forfeited the quest. The problem with that is it's an inefficient way to do the quests, because obviously you're traveling back and forth a lot, and you're not turning a bundle of quests in. You're going to and from town quite a bit doing it that way. The other way to do it is to just do it how you normally would any quest, which is go out and complete as many of the quests as you can. Come back, turn in, you know, 6 would be the number, the max number. Turn in 6 of the quests, and then repeat as many times as you feel necessary to get your reputation, to get your points. And that's you know, obviously, you know, one of the most popular ways. The problem is, like, there are a non-zero amount of times where you're gonna complete the quests and then you're gonna die by players or whatever. We actually ran into a bunch of players recently where one of the people attacked my friend, and he had a group behind him, and they were going to attack both of us, but unfortunately he got a little too far ahead of his group and he got killed for attacking us, and then we ran because we didn't want to engage with like the larger group, right? So there's a very real risk, obviously, but that person decided that they were going to engage and they paid the price. So, but let's pin these. Pretty sure all of these. Yeah, all of these are in bright wood. And let's abandon these other ones that are in Everfall. Because I don't care about those right now. We can always pick those back up, and they're just gonna confuse me, honestly. Cool. Alright, let's roll. And I've been doing pretty good solo in terms of PvP, so I wonder if that's a fishing hotspot over there. Whenever it comes down to it, if it's 1v1, sometimes even like 1v2. I mean, we have a pretty good 1v2 record on this stream. So, you know, usually like in those scenarios, I can hold my own. But anything more than that, I'm like, I don't even try. Unless I just severely outlevel the group that's attacking me or whatever. And even then, I mean, we made the joke like the other day that it's kind of like getting attacked by like 4th graders, like a bunch of 4th graders. And it's kind of true. Like basically if enough like level 14s go and attack like a level 25, like they will be able to kill the level 25. It's not going to be easy for them, and some of them may die, but you know, depending on how many they'll get you. I love just the way these guys look. They're crazy looking. Person's doing some type of AoE that looks pretty crazy. Speaking of which, the deer around here give a lot of leather. If you were ever looking for a place to farm leather in this game, look no further. Those deer, and you get venison, which is pretty sweet. Oh yeah, and some of these guys just like randomly explode, which is pretty crazy. They'll just like blow up. I thought it was my friend's like fire spell that was causing them to explode, but come to find out, it's not. It's just them. They have like a bomb strapped to their back, and they just like randomly will explode. Okay, so the ghost count's here for my quest. I have to defeat one more. Oh, there's supply stockpile up here. A lot of loot in this part. In fact, when I first got here, I actually found like a significant amount of gear, which was amazing. To, like start off the area by just getting like some blue items. Really needed that that boost to well, as I'll say. Holy missed right there. Okay, so that one's done. Go to spot number 2 now. I have a problem where I like have to kill mobs. Like a lot of people I know run past them, and they'll just like, okay, like go to your next area. But like I come from like an old school way of thinking where it's like you always kill the mobs in front of you, like you never run past them. Maybe that's outdated, but that's always just how I play. Like it's experience, right? At the end of the day. I think someone put it to me like, if you pass by like an entire time of you leveling from like, let's just say the max level in this game is 60, because I think that's what it is. If you pass by 1,000 mobs between the time you level from 1 to 60, how much experience did you miss out on, and how much faster would you have reached level 60 if you had just killed the mobs? on your way to your quests or your destinations. That's like free experience that you pass up, right? It adds up over time. Of course, it's going to take you time to kill those mobs, but it's just like, I just feel like it's more beneficial to kill them than to run past them in most cases. But when I'm playing with friends, I definitely run past the mobs. Just for the sake of time. Alright. This is weird, like, it's like, okay, as I would say, it turns into a stream. It looked like the waterfall just like randomly ended. As I would say, that's like such a weird like environmental thing. Did I really shoot past him? They have this like AoE lifesteal ability that's like pretty crazy. So what do we have to do here? We have to destroy Eldritch Wolves. Okay. Or wolves. But you find those everywhere, so honestly we can just head towards number 3. There's some crazy monsters in this area. Like, super crazy. We've already found like kind of like an abomination type dude. Definitely thought I had my bow equipped right there. And luckily I've been focusing on my skinning because you know, if you don't focus on like, and you're gonna miss some things obviously, because some skills don't have like overlap, like the crafting for example. Like I've noticed, like you have to kind of choose what type of crafting you want to do, because like you will use your resources for one type of crafting that could go into another. So like you sort of have to choose, like, are you going to be a blacksmith? Are you going to be like a leather worker? Are you going to make cloth armor? Like you have to choose between those 3, but you certainly don't have to choose you know, what things you gather for. You should gather everything for sure. Is it this guy that I have to kill? What do I have to do for number 3? Stand your ground. Oh, okay. So I just have to hang out here. The stand your ground quest, you like literally just hang out for a while. So like what we started doing was we started just going prone and just hanging out like in the bushes. And if you look, there's like a little timer. It says 29, 28, 27. It's over to my right under stabilize. That's basically what I'm doing, is I'm just hanging out in this bush and just having a good time, staying prone. And this is how you hide from other players too. If you're PvP flagged and you see like a big group of players, this is a good way to hide. Or if you're just trying to be stealthy, like scout out certain areas, there's a time and a place for this, for sure. Okay, we're cool. Number 4, retrieve important experimental data. So that's like just a quick gather. The good thing is every time you do like a set of these, you will get a piece of gear. There's players over here. Okay, good. There's Syndicate. There are factions, so we don't have to worry. Unfortunately, like a lot of people don't flag up for PvP. And when it's like, what's really annoying, honestly, is like when like you when you are flagged for PvP and you're fighting like a bunch of people. Sorry, I had to check something really quick. You're fighting a bunch of people and like you see people of your faction around you and like they can't fight because they're not flagged for PvP. And it's like, man, if you guys were just flagged for PvP, like we could take on this group of players, but instead I'm the only one fighting them because I'm the only one flagged for PvP. Like how fair is that, you know? I'm gonna link something really quick in Discord. Okay. Wanted to put that somewhere and cool. All right, so we're finishing up. What do we have to? Oh, we have to kill two more or one more wolf rather. My cat is like obsessed with it. Like he has got his own little stage over here. Baby, do you see his head? Look. He's like poking his head through. He's so funny. I swear to God, he's a show stealer. What are you? Boy being on the green screen? As long as you don't scratch it. Aiming with arrows in this game is like the real deal. Like you really do have to. But honestly, like initially I was like, oh, it's just a luck shot. Like there's no way this isn't a ooh, we got a vial of suspended Azoth, or I don't know how you really pronounce that, but okay. That's number 4. We can go to number 5. This is where like it gets like a little dangerous because now I'm getting like far away from that. You basically have to be ready to like run away at any time. And typically, as stupid as it sounds, like typically on these missions, and we talked about this in terms of like, you know, what the best strategy is to complete these PvP missions. Generally speaking, you're going to want to stay away from the roads. And which brings me to my next point is, even though it's labeled as a PvP mission, your goal while you're doing these quests is to not PvP. Which doesn't make any sense, but like if you think about it, it makes perfect sense because like if you die, you fail the quest, right? The most likely way for you to die in this game while being flagged for PvP is dying by PvP. You know what I mean? So that's a given. So you're going to want to avoid PvP at all costs if you can. If you do get into a scrap with somebody, basically like, I mean, you can fight them. That's probably your best chance. But like, you're probably better off running. Especially if there's a group of them. Like if there's a group of them, like honestly, just fucking book it. It's like you're probably not killing them, and you're gonna fail your quest if they kill you, which they will, more often than not. So it's like, yeah, your goal in these PvP quests is to avoid PvP. I know that sounds stupid, but your objectives have nothing to do with PvP anyway. So it's like, why even run the risk, you know? You don't even have to. You don't even have to attack anybody while you're on these things, and you don't get any bonuses. I feel like there's a group over there. I can't see their nameplate, so I don't know if they're hostile or not. And I'm gonna sneak up on them just to see if they are hostile. Okay. Let's see if he was in trouble, I would probably help him. Like if you outnumber them, by all means, like go for it. I know it sounds like a crappy tactic, But like if you outnumber them, yeah, like go for it, you know? Search chests. Okay, so we gotta, where I always feel like I have my bow out and I actually have my axe. Okay, so like if you outnumber them, yeah, go for it, you know? But if you don't bother. Don't even bother. You might end up wasting your time if you do that. You also don't know what level these people are. Like I'm level 25 halfway through, and I could possibly run into like a level 30 out here. And that 5 levels difference is can be pretty significant. Oh god, he's gonna blow up. He's gonna blow up. Get away from me. There we go. That's cool that he hurts his friend too. Oh, there's a name mob out here. We're gonna kill him though. Loot. I don't even check loot while I'm doing these. Like I just go. And I'm, like I said, I'm always aware of my surroundings, or at least I try to be. That player, haven't seen them. Okay, that's not a player, that's an NPC. But you see what I mean? Like I'm vigilant when I do these things. You kind of have to be. Like if I am gonna get into a fight, like I'm gonna get the jump on that person. They're not gonna get the jump on me. That's sort of like the way I try to play it. Man, this town square is like super loaded with. Oh god, okay. Well, he blew up. There's so many houses in these things too. I'm super glad that I switched from sword and board to hatchet though. Hatchet, in my opinion, is so much better. What is he doing? Is he being a little character back there? A beach? I'm not gonna be able to check it for a bit, but yeah, staring at the window. Okay, so we need memories of another life. Ask you to retrieve her memories from the town and return them. Where are the memories? Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. I mean, like, you're asking me to go get some memories? I don't know what the hell, like, you're looking for. Oh, okay, so they're in the chests. Okay, I got it, I got it. It's like, go find my memories. It's like, it doesn't work that way. Like, one doesn't just go and find memories lying around. I guess you could find, like, pictures, which is, I guess, what they're asking for, but at first I thought it was like, hey, go find my memories, please. Like, while you're at it, please find mine, because it ain't what it used to be. I'm actually kind of taking a risk by doing the quest out here too. Well, not even kind of, I definitely am. Attacking the ghosts like makes like such an interesting noise. It's like, sounds like attacking like a bubble. Which I guess was the whole point. So I checked in there. I basically have to check all of these houses for these boxes. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to go under. I guess I should use the stairs like a normal person. Oh, here he is spinning. Someone said these guys look like they're from Dark Souls, and I totally agree. Like, they definitely look like they're from Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3 specifically, there's an enemy that looks like just like those guys. Should be 2. We got a 6, we gotta get 4 more. I feel like I'm gonna turn into a damn werewolf or run into the damn headless horseman. This place is so like Sleepy Hollow. Wonder if there are werewolves out here. That would be badass. And probably not good for me. And as much as it sucks to say, I actually think I ran into some enemies out here the last time I was out here, so I'm really not trying to hang out here for very long. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, as a matter of fact. Finding the box, there's so many houses in this area, and like so few supply crates, so you really gotta like comb through it, you know? Sucks. I ain't trying to do that. You gotta get away from them when they do that. My stockpile. I don't even know how much stuff I'm carrying. I'm probably close to being maxed out. We got a schematic. We got some dirty dishes. Is that a memory that you might have? You remember not doing the dishes? Oh, jeez. See what I mean? You go through these houses and it's like, where is the fucking boxes, man? Alright, we'll go up here. There certainly needs to be more. Like... I feel like I've been through these places before. At least these guys aren't so bad, and they are dropping a lot of loot. Just don't. Like, seriously? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they need to increase the spawn rate of these things. There's one. Of course they explode even though you fucking, even though you kill them. We need one more box, and we're done. I definitely feel like I've been through this house, but who knows? They all kind of look the same at a certain point. Yep. I've definitely been through that one. I'm not even hanging out anymore. I'm just going. Have I gone through this house yet? I guess we're about to find out. I feel like I've had luck with a lot of these upstairs ones. And it looks like I have. Damn it. All these things look the same. I mean, I'm getting a lot of experience just grinding through these things, but like I really just want to get the F out of H. Because the entire time I'm here, I'm just running the risk of like some other players showing up, and of course they're going to be doing their quest. Like, I feel like I've gone through every goddamn house in this whole place. I leveled up the hatchet. That's good. God, the way they were glowing, it looked like... commit a point because I'm fighting. And I hear shouting outside, which means that there's someone here. Anything? No. It's like every damn house I go through, there's nothing. And I feel like I remember going through that one too. Is there like literally one more house to go through? Well, it doesn't tell you on the thing, obviously. Go ahead and level up our bit. We're like so close. We just need to find that one last box. In here. Oh, I think I see it. Nope, it's a damn... Well, it's a blue item that I missed, apparently. Oh. Not even a good one. Will we ever find the last box? Find out on the next goddamn episode, apparently. I'm gonna go through this house and like hold out hope that the boxes extend out to these houses as well. In fact, you even... Oh, okay, it must be open on the other side. Because like, certainly I've run out of houses to go through in the main town. Okay, nothing in here. Let's try the other one. I don't see anything through the window. And of course it's copy paste right next to each other. No boxes to be found, right? Yep. Okay, there's not really a lot. I mean, I guess there's something on the outside over here. It's fine. Do your thing. Ain't no worries. Sorry, my stream is boring to you. Just kidding. There wasn't anything in here. We already got that box. I'm gonna go out to this part of the houses and see if maybe it's up there. Okay, that's not, well, that's a, well, we were over here earlier. We didn't see anything. That's the named that we fought earlier. Is there a crate in any of these buildings? Please, for the love of God, be a crate in here. Oh my goodness. And I definitely feel like I checked this area. We were just having the damn time of our lives out here trying to find. I'm gonna hit fucking 26 just trying to find the extra crate that's out here. Yeah, apparently if you kill those dudes before they light themselves on fire, they don't explode, which is nice. Well, we get a provisions crate. Hopefully I don't get encumbered soon. That would suck. I'm not really that close. I feel like I just want to turn my quests in after this. Like, I feel like I don't even want to do the last one. Because after all of this, like, I'm just gonna be so pained if I end up like losing my shit. Oh, we got some blue gloves. Yeah, sure. I'll equip those. They're blue. They're better. What I'm using makes me super light. I mean, strength and intelligence isn't a stat that I really use. I'm stupid as fuck, but strength I definitely will use. Helps my axe damage. Okay, please. Please, one box up here, please. Oh, thank God. Now, one more thing. I just need you to have the thing. It doesn't. It doesn't have the quest item that I'm looking for. Fuck it, dude. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this place. This forsaken place. I just needed one more of those little memento memory things. Yeah, I'm leaving this area. I'm just going straight back to town, I think. Actually, I'll get that part. I'm not doing this one. This one's like way out of the way. I will. Yeah, I'll do this quest that's like kind of on the way. This 2 right here. But as far as, you know, the other stuff, no, I'm not going like way out of my way to do that number 5 or whatever. This one that I didn't even mark. It's another like search chest quest that's gonna take me a while too. So yeah. What do I have to do with this? There's the vibrant waterfalls for something. Information. We don't have enough gathering for that. I can't believe I couldn't find 6 mementos. Like, I swear to God, I went through every fucking building in that place. I don't want to be the first to like claim, oh well, there must just be 5. Like, there can't be 6. Like, but it feels like there is an exact number of chests in that town, and that number is 6. And I'm just having the damnedest time finding the 6th one. Like, it's of course going to be the last place you look, because, you know, that's just how it goes. But, I mean, all things considered, we got a ton of good items from that. I still haven't looked at my full inventory. So, and looking at your inventory, of course, is the only thing that you can, is the only thing that you have to be at full stop to do, which I suppose makes a little bit of sense, because then people might get the cute idea to, like, switch gear in the middle of combat and stuff like that. I mean, I don't really know how that would work. Actually, maybe you can't even do that. Probably stopped you from trying to do that. Like, you can't, I mean, you can't even level up an ability while you're in combat or shortly after you've been in combat, so it probably doesn't let you do that, but I don't know. I'm fine with having to stop to rifle through your inventory. I mean, that just makes sense, right? I always use Berserk because it makes me go faster, so why not, you know? We have to just scout this little area right here. Jesus Christ, he's fast. Oh, he's level fucking 34. I was approaching him like he was just some sort of like bitch-ass mob. Oh my god. Just like kind of beating my ass for a second there. Okay. All right, so we go to this number 2 right here. I think that's like the next part of the quest, but it's just too risky. So what do we got to do here? We have to retrieve important data. This might be one where it's like a continuation. Like, we're going to do one part and it's going to send us to another part of the zone. And if it sends me south, then I'm just going to go doing that and we will proceed on. Just kind of don't want to be bothered with these guys. Although I may have to turn around and kill some of them. Berserk is so good. The fact that it like makes you, like with perks, it makes you to where you can't be staggered is like super strong. Okay, I think that's it. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Of course, after I gather this dye, that is super important. Not actually important, it's just for cosmetics, but still kind of nice. Especially later on, you're gonna definitely want like the dyes later on when you get like settled into some good gear. It's gonna be like pretty desirable, I think. All right, so we did our PvP quest. It looks like we got through with them without a hitch. You can see the town in sight. Yeah, I'm my way, turkey. Got time for your ass. I ain't got time for you, turkey. Home free. We did it. Solo PvP. Like we didn't PvP anyone. We totally dodged every single person. Didn't see a single soul that was of the opposing faction. And truth be told, I mean, even when I do see people out in the world, I really don't see many flagged characters. If they are flagged, they either avoid people because they're also doing PvP quests, or they have like a group of 10 and you're just screwed.
Mark my words.
Okay. Experience. Good shit. Buy rewards. Yeah, so we can buy pretty much nothing. We're like super close but not quite there. Oh, we can buy like boots and stuff. What are we using for boots? We're using, actually our boots are pretty good. Our gear in general is pretty good. Our chest piece is the lowest gear score, I think 300. Kind of insane. 295 on our bow. So our bow is technically our lowest. So what do we got here? We have just straight con, right? These are bound to me. These are old. 13 strength. This is better than what I'm using. Medium. 5 strength, 7 dexterity. Yeah. I mean, it's a green item, but it's just better than what I was using. Those are ironically better than the blue ones that I literally equipped not too long ago. That's sad. Yeah, I guess I just disenchant those. They disenchant, it's not enchanting, dismantle. Are these bound to me? I'm pretty sure they are, right? No, they're not. Okay, I saved these for one of my friends or something like that. All right, so good fire staff. This hatchet, mine's better. Long sword. I'm not quite sure. I know someone using the long sword. This is a hatchet that's like pretty close. And I don't need a shield. Okay, so oh, we got a standing point on the map. So I think I might separate from this area now that we did a bunch of quests. Even though we're pretty close to getting yet another reward. I mean, I can buy something else. There's no problem. I just can't buy something like a chest piece. That's like 4,500 points or something like that. So, same thing with the weapons and shit. What is my lowest? So my bow is my lowest. I'm of course not going to be able to buy a bow. So I might just bank my points for now and not spend them on anything. Because all my gear is actually pretty solid. For now anyway. It's a shame they don't sell like rings and stuff like that, because this ring, as good as it is, gives intelligence, which I am currently not using at all. So, yeah. I guess let's roll out. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that I got this. Kind of weird that you salvage things in order to learn them. Like when you get schematics, you salvage them to learn them, which is kind of counterintuitive, but whatever. I think I don't really have any meats or anything like that. I don't actually have a whole lot at this location because I haven't been here for very long. Let's go down here. And we're gonna put stuff into storage. This town is pretty dead, no pun intended. Then anyway, these are both iron arrows, right? Why can't I stack them? You know what I mean? Is this like, that's so stupid. Did you see, like, so in order to stack them, I have to equip them? Is that what this is? Anyway, we found a workaround. Okay, so our next quests, we have Destiny Unearthed, which we have to go into the Amrine excavation. I'm probably saying that like an idiot. We have below that, that's a expedition, by the way, or an instance, however you prefer, like a group format. Kind of saving that for my friends, which they should be pretty close. We have collect evidence from spoiled crops. Oh yeah, I have to add a friend of mine, actually. Speaking of which. His name is Severus Vapes. So let's add him. They have to be online. Okay, whatever. I'll just do it later, I guess. Hatchet expert, cool. I am a hatchet expert. Alright, well, I guess I can't do that right now. I was gonna add my friend, but I guess I can't. By the way, if you guys are joining me, I hope you're enjoying the stream. We are basically just about to do some main quests here. Well, not the main quest. I got some side stories because we just got done doing some PvP quests. So I figure this will break up the repetitiveness a little bit for me. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to drop a follow. We are doing a cryptocurrency giveaway at 200 followers. I'll be announcing the winner of that. All you have to do to be eligible is to follow me at twitch.tv/Danny_Bambino. We'll announce the winners at 200 followers. Excuse me, not winners. It'll be winner, one winner. So if you're the lucky one that'll be selected, I will reach out to you and congratulate you on your prize. And that's just my way of giving back to the community. Thank you guys so much for what you do. Basically, I am looking, collect evidence of spoiled crops. So let's view that. See where that's at. That's way the fuck down here. Whoa. What is this? Maybe we just do... This is the one I couldn't find the fucking... I'll just do the ones nearby me. I couldn't find the last memory on that quest over there, but we have 3 right next to us, so just do those. They're like super close by. So this is an exit. Okay, let's roll. I am actually like legitimately surprised that a lot of my friends are not like messaging me and you know, sitting online and stuff like that. I mean, for it being 9 p.m. on a Friday, you could tell me that it's Monday and I would be more likely to believe you, because I mean, it's Friday. Like you just expect people to be popping off tonight, but man, it's like the whole Discord's dead. It's wild. But whatever. People got lives. I'm definitely working this weekend, which sucks ass. Not looking forward to that. How's the what's the, did you see the drops? Are they on there? We're trying to figure out like this whole drops fiasco, because like I played this game in open beta, and in open beta you could I don't know how I just missed him. In open beta, you can connect your Discord account through the like login screen, and for some reason it's just not working. What's up, Panzer? What's going on over here? So we're playing some New World, and right now I'm just doing some quests. I was doing some PvP quests earlier, which weren't actually really PvP quests. If anything, that's funny that you even label it as that, because it's like you just avoid PvP at all costs. But we're just playing some New World, the new Amazon MMORPG. Who's the highest level out of the homies? The highest level out of the homies is me. I am the highest homie. I'm the highest homie in the room. You're looking at him. There actually aren't that many high-level characters on this game right now. If people... Yeah, of course. Like, the game only released like 3 days ago. I said that many. I didn't say none. There are high levels, but they're like few and far in between. As I would say I'm above the average right now. Like, being level 20, almost level 26. I would say the median... Well, not the median. I would say the average... character right now in this game is probably like level 14. Well, that's probably high actually, because there's plenty of people who probably made characters and never logged on again, but you know what I mean. The average active player level is probably like level anywhere between level 12 to 14 respectively. What is this? Ooh, I am just getting blues left and right. So that's not good for me, but I can definitely give it to one of the guildies. They ain't never gonna get on. I'll sell it in the auction house if they don't want it. I'll fucking buy my house and I'll retire. Won't even have to get to level 60. See this? Are you seeing this? This is insane. How many blues I'm getting. I mean, they're not upgrades, but like... They're blues nonetheless. Watch blue end up being like a shitty quality, and I'm like an idiot. Like, I'm like, oh my god, so many blues, and it's like, yeah, that's like uncommon, you idiot. Or like common level loot. Nah, it's definitely rare. They follow the old World of Warcraft scheme. God. It's the most evasive wolf of all time. That twist cap. Let's get in this wolf. We're almost level 26. Almost. Alright, so what is this? Gather soil. Oil covered bones. Digging up bones. They must be mistaking me for a dog or something. I've been looking at getting this. Look like it could be a good time sink. Oh yeah, it is. It is addicting. It is fun. It scratches that itch. If you're looking for a for an MMORPG and like you're not committed to anything right now, like this is definitely gonna preoccupy you. Can't remember. I couldn't remember if you were one of the folks that said you were playing Final Fantasy or not. I mean, I obviously remember you were joining in the D2 stream, which I appreciate, by the way, the birthday stream. But I can't remember if you said you were committed to a game or not yet, Panzer. But this is a good game. I will give you my candid opinion for what it's worth. I think that this game is good, and I am enjoying it personally. I'm a true MMORPG lover. I do see room for improvement. For example, there's the most laughable thing in this game is that there's not swimming. You just walk underwater. So there's certainly some things that, like, there's no question it needs improvement. Has it been okay solo play, or you really need a group? No. I mean, I'm playing solo right now. You don't need a group. You can pretty much do everything by yourself. The thing is, PvP in this game is a big focal point, but it's optional. I play PvP flagged all the time. Doesn't matter if I'm solo or not. You get a 10% flat bonus experience for being PvP flagged. So I play PvP flagged because there's no real reason not to. If I die, then I just respawn at the nearest encampment. You don't lose anything. you do get experience for killing people too. So there's a real benefit being PvP flagged, because I frequently see people in the world who needs killing. But yeah, it's not required. You don't need a group. You can just do quests. Everything is pretty well scaled. You know, the game isn't actively trying to kill you or anything like that. But I will say playing with a group is fun, and I have a group, it might not look like it, but I actually have a group of about 9 friends total who are playing right now. They're not currently online, but we group up frequently, and we're all around the same level. I am the max level amongst all my friends, but the only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm trying to build a buffer between me and them, because I'm gonna have to work this weekend, and that'll give them a chance to catch up with me. But yeah, my favorite part about this game is the combat, for sure, without a doubt. It feels very fluid. It doesn't, every now and then you have this weird, like, I don't want to call it pathing, but this weird, like, hitbox issue. It makes the game feel a little clunky sometimes, but overall, I mean, the game allows you to be good at it, if that makes any sense. Like, there are definitely skills in this game that you need to pick up on as a player, and obviously there's like blocking and dodging and stuff like that, and there's like light, medium, and heavy armor, and that affects how you dodge and how you move. But obviously, like, the heavier your armor, the more durable you're gonna be. So like, there's, I like that they didn't overcomplicate it, though. Like, the game is very simple at its core. But like I said, make no mistake, I do see some room for improvement in this game. I will say that it does feel like in a lot of aspects they copy pasted this game, and what I mean by that is like structures and enemies and stuff like that. There are certain ones that just feel like it's like, oh, I've fought this enemy before, he just looked different, or oh, I've been in this building like 10 million times, it just looks different because they reskinned it, but it's the same building, same outline. And they did that with WoW too. They do it with every MMO, truth be told. So we need to defeat gravediggers, and we need to gather bones, basically. I'm kind of like just out of the way. But we actually just got to this zone that I'm in right now. This is like a level 25 through 30 zone. Man, it totally changed like the aesthetic of the game. Like, the previous zone I was in was very bright, very colorful, kind of fall vibes, if I could describe it. Very pumpkin spice latte. No, I'm just playing. But like, this zone is clearly, it reminds me of Duskwood in World of Warcraft, where all the worgens were, and the graveyards and stuff like that. I probably made like 10 World of Warcraft references in the past like 2 minutes, but it is what it is. Yeah, it definitely has Duskwood vibes. I wouldn't even doubt if that's where they drew a lot of their motivation for this zone, but it's cool. Like I said, it scratches that itch, man. Like, in my opinion, anyway, it scratches that itch. How long will I be interested in playing this game? Don't know, but I will tell you, this past week, and my fiance can attest to this, I've been playing this shit nonstop. Looks like good combat. Yeah, like I said, combat, best part about this game, hands down, not even close. It is the best part about this game. It is the reason you should get this game if you are interested in it. So interestingly enough, I don't know how much you've followed this game, and I might be telling you information that you already know. But interestingly enough, so most people know that New World has been pushed back a couple of times, right? The first time, I'll answer your question first, actually, before I get into this rant. How's the resource grind? Lots of gathering? Yes, lots of gathering. That is an important part of the game that I kind of didn't mention. So there is lots of gathering, and it actually feels rewarding, which is another perk of this game. Another good thing about this game is it actually feels rewarding. The game actually feels like you should be gathering stuff. I don't feel like some games really emphasize gathering and trade skills. I feel like they make it more of an afterthought. Like it's like, oh, you just quest first, you worry about the gathering second, or if you are going to gather, you're going to be severely underleveled because your friends are going to be out questing and doing dungeons and you're going to be mining copper. You know what I mean? No, this game doesn't do that. This game says, hey, if you want to go mine, go do it, and you should do it, and by the way, we're going to give you experience for it. So not only is it telling you to go mine, it's rewarding you for mining. And the same goes for skinning. The same goes for crafting, like making armor and stuff like that. You get experience for that. In fact, you would be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't do those things. Now, there are certain things that don't have overlap, understandably. For example, if you are making leather armor, you're probably not going to have the materials to make both leather and plate armor. So you're going to want to choose. But it kind of works out because for me, for example, I wear leather, but I use my iron to make iron tip arrows. You see what I'm saying? So I don't need to make, plate armor because I just use all of my iron for arrows anyway. And, if you want to be engineering, well, first and foremost, there's no specialization. You can do whatever you want. But you're going to have issues if you try because some things are not, you're not able to basically do both without committing a ton of resource to both, spreading yourself thin. But like, for example, like engineering is a cool thing where like you can make guns and ammunition and bows, and like any sort of contraptions or anything. And that's what I use all my iron on. But anyway, what I was getting at is like this game, wasn't supposed to be a PvE based game. It was supposed to be just PvP. And they decided at the last minute to make this game have a PvE element to it. And like I said, it was very last minute. They didn't really plan it out. And it sucked. And so they did the amicable thing, in my opinion. And they decided, okay, we're not going to release this half-assed game. We are going to push it back, and we are going to release it the right way, right? Now, the downside of that, obviously, is a lot of people are going to be pissed because they did it a week prior to launch, if I'm not mistaken. Or, like, it was like a month prior to launch. Maybe it wasn't as egregious as I remember, but it's pretty bad. And a lot of people were pissed off, and understandably so. But then they had the open beta, which was cool. I had a lot of fun. A lot of people had a lot of fun, learned a lot of things about the game. And then they said they were going to release the game, and at the last minute, they were like, no, it's not ready, and they pushed it back for like 3 or 4 more months or something like that. So it pissed a lot of people off a bunch of times by pushing this game back, but the reason was because they really didn't plan for it very well, you know? Like, mainly the PvE aspect of it. And I can tell you, since I've played both the I didn't play the closed beta, but I played the open beta, there isn't a huge discernible difference. Oh my god, that mob did a lot of damage to me. There isn't a huge difference between the open beta and what I'm seeing right now. Not much has seemed to change. Like I said, they didn't even add swimming, which I thought for sure was just like a give me, you know? Like, of course you would add swimming in your game. But they were like, nope. Not important. That's an expansion. You gotta pay extra for that now. Now, this game actually is not bad about that. I'm glad. It's a one-time fee. You can buy cosmetics, but you don't have to. There's no pay to win. At least not yet. Hoping it stays that way. That if you want me to leave a game, that is the easiest way to do it. I will leave a game almost immediately if it becomes pay to win. Weapon skill is based on use, yes. You can level up anything and play as you like, yes. So that is a good question also. So there is no class system. It is solely driven by what weapons you use. I am using, of course, a hatchet and a longbow. So when I hit things, I'm automatically building up experience in those weapon skills. And those skills determine, you know, depending on like my spec, and I'll show you the tree after this. Those skills allow me to, you can see I have all of the weapons, you know what I mean, like everybody does, but like hatchet is my main thing, and this is like how you like spec and stuff like that. And there are like 6 different abilities for each weapon, etc., etc. So that's how you choose your class, so to speak. And it's fun. I mean, I like it. I think between all of my friends, we're all playing different classes, if I'm not mistaken. Well, different classes, different weapons, I guess. What I mean. God. Sometimes the arrow is so unforgiving. Back. There we go. God. Sometimes, I swear, you really have to hit your mark in this game, because, like, sometimes I aim at some shit and I just, like, blatantly miss it, and it feels so bad. Bad man. Okay, that's done. Kill this asshole. We'll be on our way. Oh god, he's doing that thing. I'm taking a lot of unnecessary damage because I've been like playing all day and I'm just fucking like jamming. Like I'm not giving a shit about what the mobs do. There is a man, there's a lot about this game that like I need to learn more about though. I would say the one thing, some of the things that I don't know too much about that I probably like should at this point, is there are 3 factions, the Syndicate, the Covenant, and the Marauders. And between those 3 factions, there's like obviously like some turf war, and depending on whoever controls the area, those people control like the tax rates of like the cities and stuff like that. And like there's some like real like resource driven like PvP battle type scenarios, because like every area has like different taxes and stuff. Like you can see the yellow, green, and purple. That's Syndicate, Marauders, and you want to say Arbiters, Covenant. And each of these areas, they control like the tax rates of all these cities. So when you settlement details, yeah, so you can see like what their taxes are, and depending on, you know, their setup, they might have like better forges and stuff like that you, I mean, certain things require like a certain level of forges and tanneries and, you know, all kinds of stuff, so that you can craft like higher level equipment and shit. So yeah, there's a real benefit to taking over towns in this game. And there's a lot of money involved and stuff. You can certainly buy houses in this game as well, but they are not that great from what I've seen so far. They definitely need to do a better job of improving like the way like houses look and stuff like that, because right now it's really like they didn't spend a whole lot of time on how the houses look. Like they all look the same on like each floor, and you know, you might be able to decorate them. Company has now 10 minutes to declare war. Huh. Who's online? Someone just saying. Oh, okay, I see. There's a war being declared. The guilds slash clans run a town. What happens if a town is taken? Do they start from scratch? Again, like this is something that I need to like learn more about before I give like an informed answer to, because like I don't want to lead you down the wrong path. I feel like yes, like they do, guilds run towns, and they, you know, depending on what faction they're part of, like it benefits that faction. But to what extent those guilds have, like, to what extent those guilds have control over like what happens in that town and stuff like that, I have no idea. Wow. Yeah, oh, this is heavy armor, that's why. How much does it weigh? Probably a fucking ton. I would gain 5. Probably not worth it, right? God, it gives so much more armor though. So much more armor. Yeah, sorry. I like it's one of those things where I'm just like, okay, like I'm going to delve deep into this as soon as I hit like max level, you know what I mean? Because right now, I mean, you know, as a level almost 26, like, is there really any benefit in me like learning a ton about like in-game grave diggers? Okay. Is there any benefit in me learning like about in-game content yet? Like probably not. I should probably just focus on leveling. That's kind of the way I see it anyway. But I also have friends that are, you know, kind of helping me get by as well. Like some of them seem to know more about the PvP than I do, because it's just something that they've looked up already ahead of time. These little things that they do with their coffins, super annoying. Like they suck up like life force. Right, so we need to kill one more. It's not in there. We kill one more of the gravedigger guys. What is max level? I am pretty, this is gonna sound bad. I'm pretty certain it's 60. Like I'm almost positive it's 60. Which this is a grinder. Like it's not as egregious as like, I'm trying to think of a game that's like super bad about grinding. It's not like classic WoW, right? Like, or it's not like EverQuest, or like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something else, but nothing really comes to mind. But it's not the worst grinder I've ever played. It's certainly not a like, I don't know, JRPG or something, or a Korean-based RPG. But it definitely has some grindy elements to it. You're gonna be grinding for a little while. Like I've been slowed down immensely in my 20s. So we just need to find, well, that ain't it. Alright, he did. I'm getting so many items out here. It is insane. And I feel like that heavy armor that I equipped is actually going to help a lot. And we're still under our weight limit. Yeah, there's a gear. You see this bar at the side? Equipment load determines like how your character functions, like when, you know, just moving around or dodging, how much damage they deal. You get a pretty big damage bonus for being light armor only. But oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me in a way that you cannot understand. Thought I was a player. Yeah, so light armor just makes you deal a lot of damage, but heavy armor gonna give you a ton of defense, you know, obviously. But it's spelled out for you in that menu there. And then leather armor is kind of like somewhere in between. Like it gives you good damage bonuses, but it also gives you some defensive bonuses. So I found myself going for leather armor personally because try as you might, you are going to get hit. But I don't want to be like super, super duper tanky because then I'm going to be lacking some damage. So I try to do a little bit of both. Plus, leather armor just fits my build. Being bow and hand axe or hatchet. Hopefully this quest isn't going to be like the other one and have me like running around. Oh god. Have me running around looking for the last thing. Oh Jesus. Missing like a madman now. I guess I should be scanning these. I really just want to finish this quest. But feels like a shame to pass this pass the meat and the raw hides and stuff up, especially because I have a fucking ton of them. Jesus Christ. Definitely going to get a lot of experience when we go back from turning these raw hides into just like salvageable leather. By the way, the fishing in this game is like A+. It's great. And also super relevant. Cooking is very important. I'm sorry, I've been fighting that off for a long time. Cooking is super important. Everyone should be doing it. Not only does it make you like super duper good foods with like really good bonuses, but like it's just basically free. You know what I mean? But that being said, like you get some really good meals and you get some really good experience from like just basically making shit in any profession. Like you'll just get chunks of experience from it, and it's just like, okay, well, if you're not doing this, then you're probably wrong because like this shit is like literally free. Like it's the stuff that you're already killing anyway. You're just taking a little bit of extra time to make sure that you you know skin the wolf and stuff. Like watch my experience bar right here. Just watch it, right? Like, you see that? It's just a little bit, right? Just a little bit, but that adds up. Like, that's just bonus experience that if you're running away from, like I was doing earlier, if you're running away from those corpses and you're not skinning them, like, you know, you're losing out on experience. And also, like, add it all up, like, all things considered, run away from those wolves and you're not only are you losing experience, you're also losing resources, you're losing money, time, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, important. But yeah, Panzer, I would highly recommend this game. I think you would enjoy it personally. I think it's $40. I mean, I wouldn't buy the digital collector's edition unless you are like really interested in cosmetics. I think that's probably the best thing that you can get from it. Finally, fuck, dude. But I would highly recommend it. And if you do, God, he covered a lot of distance, did he? Jesus Christ. If you do decide to buy it, I can tell you what server we play on and stuff, and you're more than welcome to join our company. Like I said, I have about 9 friends who are playing right now, and we're all around the same level. And I mean, obviously, it should go without saying, but I'm more than happy to hook you up with like gear or anything like that I have laying around that you might be interested in. We'll just have to see like what build you settle on. The cool thing is, up until level 20, respecs are free. So no matter what weapon drops or whatever, you can rebuild your stats and your weapon back at any point in time. Just to give you like a fresh start every time you want to change your mind on your build. Up until level 20 anyway. Which by the time you're level 20, you're gonna know what you want to play. So just food for thought. It's a cool little feature in the game, I think. And I will getting chased by a mob right now, but as soon as I get away from him, I will tell you server we're on. Might be ping issues for a US server, but oh, okay. Yeah. If you're not in the US, then don't worry about it. Definitely play on Euro server. That's totally understandable and respectable. I would I would definitely recommend you stay on your region there, because then you're gonna run into like time issues and stuff like that too. You're playing outside of your time zone. Oh, New Zealand. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's cool though. That's awesome. I've never been to New Zealand. The closest I've ever been is like the I mean, I've been to Europe, but like never close to New Zealand. I have had friends there though. I used to make music like once upon a time, and there was a guy that we used to make music with who was all the way out there. He was pretty cool.
Yes.
All right, we should be we should be pretty close, honestly, to got a gun. I don't think there's anyone in our group that uses guns. That's one thing that we don't
Mark my words.
have in our group, I don't think. Turning this quest, we will definitely hit level 26.
Look at this.
Sweet.
It's true that
We did it.
not in name, but in effectiveness.
That's pretty funny. That's definitely a bug. I was wondering about that. Okay. Disenchant that. Or take it apart. White. These are both white. Yeah. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. We're actually probably about to wrap things up here anyway. We're kind of reaching the end here. But yeah, really appreciate you stopping by as always. And we'll be streaming this more. As long as I stay interested in it, obviously. I'll probably be scheduling it in at the same time slots. So, but yeah, see you, Panzer. Have a good night. Okay, so throw some attribute points down. Probably just gonna put all of these in dexterity, honestly. And then we have a territory standing. Throw it into gathering. And we have a few quests, more than a few, actually sparse across the map here. Cool. There's so much more up north. So crazy. What level is this place even? Tell you? These are level 45. This is level 65. What? Fuck. It's like, I didn't even think you could get up to 65. That's fucking wild. That maybe it's like a higher level than the max level, you know, just to tell you like, oh, this stuff's super hard. It's like level 65, even though you can only get to 60 or something like that. Anyway, guys, I am going to wrap things up on that note. So obviously, thank you all so much for watching. Streaming New World's definitely been super fun this week, and I plan on I was going to plan on streaming more tomorrow, but we'll have to see. I do work this weekend, unfortunately. Gotta grind that 9 to 5 to keep things rolling as they should. But I will definitely let you guys know ahead of time if I do intend on streaming tomorrow. Certainly not going to be a stream Sunday because of football, and also like I'm also working on that day. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that? Cat's being crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Again, we are doing the cryptocurrency giveaway still, 200 followers. We're going to do the announcement. All you have to do, of course, to be eligible is to follow at twitch.tv/Danny underscore Bambino, and you will automatically be eligible to win. But on that note, guys, I am going to head out. If I don't see you all, have a great weekend. Relax, enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Take some time off. Go outside. The weather is beautiful in most places right now. So get some fresh air and enjoy it before it gets cold as shit. Depending on where you live. I mean, maybe it's nice all winter. If so, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, if you like the stream, feel free to follow. And if you're feeling so gracious, subscribe. But obviously not a requirement by any means. Have a great night, guys. Take care, and I will see you at the latest Tuesday. At the latest.